You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
So something quite unusual unfolded at the United States Grand Prix, and it didn't involve an on-track clash or a dramatic overtake. Instead, Red Bull Racing found itself fined €50,000 for an incident that took place before the lights even went out. The reason? The Red Bull team member was caught trying to remove a strip of tape marking Lando Norris' grid position. Now let's unpack what actually happened. McLaren has been using a small piece of tape on the pit wall, just beside Norris's grid box, to help him line up his car accurately before the race start. This is important because visibility from the cockpit is quite limited, and even a few centimeters off can lead to penalties if the car isn't properly positioned. Before the start in Austin, Norris had qualified second, right behind Max Verstappen. As teams cleared the grid and officials began sealing off the pit area, a Red Bull employee reportedly returned to the trackside zone, ignoring marshals, warnings, and tried to peel off that very piece of tape. The FIA described this as a clear breach of safety procedures, saying no team member is allowed to re-enter once the grid is cleared. Half of Red Bull's fine has been suspended for the rest of the season, on the condition that something like this doesn't happen again. Still, the FIA's report called it an unsafe act, emphasizing that any obstruction during pre-race preparations can delay the start or pose risks to personnel. Interestingly, sources say this wasn't the first time Red Bull had done something similar. Apparently, McLaren started using stronger tape this weekend because they suspected interference in past races. While there's no rule preventing teams from using or even tampering with such visual markers, the act of re-entering a closed grid area made it a rules violation this time. Red Bull's team principal, Laurent Mekies, played down the situation, calling it a misunderstanding. He said they had reviewed footage with the FIA and didn't believe any instructions were deliberately ignored, but admitted it's something we can do better in the future. In the end, the race itself was straightforward. Verstappen started on pole, Norris lined up beside him, and that's exactly how they finished. But the pre-race drama added an unexpected twist to what might otherwise have been a routine Grand Prix weekend. It's one of those quirky Formula One stories. No crashes, no pit stop errors, just a piece of tape sparking a €50,000 fine and another chapter in the Red Bull-McLaren rivalry. Stay subscribed for more videos.